I went on a trip some years ago, a trip down to Florida. Now I've had several trips down to Florida, great state, love to visit, pretty good diving, good food, and went there with some good friends. We did some shore diving. We ended up looking for shark teeth, not just any kind of shark teeth, fossilized shark teeth. And I told them on this trip, I said, I'm going to find a Megalodon tooth. I'm going to find a Megalodon tooth. They're all laughing at me. Ha, 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 ha. I was like, no, I'm going to find one. And I did. I found one. Now, we're going to go down there and look for more. And I remember the time that I used my metal detector and I was looking for jewelry, and it turned out to be a lead fishing sinker. But while finding that lead fishing sinker that was like 2 feet down in the sand, underneath rocks and stuff, I found a Megalodon tooth that popped out of my scoop. I'm going to show you. The white shark teeth are not fossilized. The ones that are black are fossilized. There's the Megalodon tooth that I found. It was such a great trip that a good friend of mine, Nate, and I are going to go down there. We're going to meet another friend that's down there. Meet Scott. And our plans are to do a lot of shark teeth hunting. So we plan on finding more Megalodon teeth like this or bigger, or fragments, and more fossilized shark teeth as well. We got all the gear packed. We even got the metal detector. Going to look for a little bit of jewelry too. And we're going to have a blast. And I'm going to take you guys along with me. Let's go to Florida and let's look for more treasure.
You don't think we could dive this?
It looks pretty rough.
Well, that's it. We're not going to dive today. It's pretty rough out there. You're not going to see anything.
Having to fight that, going all the way out.
So, looks like we're going to dive tomorrow.
So these sticks with the pink ribbons are where sea turtles are coming up and laying eggs. So the one she's marking right now is a fresh one. Last night it came up and laid eggs. Here we are, made it to Florida. First dive since being back in Florida. Let's go find us some treasure. I want to give a special shout out to OrcaTorch for sending me this light. Now, I've done a review on this kind of light for them before, but this is a new light because they made a light my favorite color. Check this out. We are using this light to go look for fossilized shark tooth while in Florida. So the OrcaTorch 7D10 green housing dive light does an amazing job, matches the backplate, matches all the green gear. We were able to use this light to find all these shark teeth. We were able to find a bunch of shark teeth down there thanks to the OrcaTorch D710. Thank you, OrcaTorch, for sending me this dive light. We're able to find all these shark teeth thanks to this dive light. Amazing.
It's the guy from breakfast this morning.
Time to get on the boat. So today we are with Venice Dive Charters. We got our DM, Ben, and then we got Captain Nick. And we can't forget about Jonathan. We're doing 90-minute dives in about 27 feet, looking for some egg teeth and some other fossils and stuff. We're gonna bring up a skull, a mammoth tusk, probably a cannon. So here we are. It's Monday. We're with Venice Dive Charters. Ben has got his weight belt and his fins. He's gonna go check the visibility. Years ago, Ben had to use a cinder block with a rope, but they've since upgraded him to a 10-pound weight.
They're fishing weights that I found out here.
Yeah. He melted them all down. There's a cinder block. Ben is checking the shark population count real quick. Ben, I have a confession to make.
What's that?
A bull shark took my leg. If you see a bull shark, get out of the water.
Stab him for me. I guarantee you, if I see a bull shark,
yeah,
you'll see me jump in the boat with them fins on.
You might see the same bull shark that got my leg, man.
Avenge me.
Avenge my leg.
Oh, cool. That piece of coral growing up.
After a long, exhausting week down here in Florida doing multiple shore diving and some boat diving, Scott comes down from northern Florida so we can actually go out and catch up with Scott, take him out to Pinchers for some dinner and have some drinks and talk about what's been going on with Scott and his diving down here in Florida. What you got there, Nate? Ooh, pretty. It's a nice little Megalodon tooth. Now, what's in this bag?
Shark teeth.
That is what you got in a week?
This is 5 days worth of shark diving. Shark tooth diving.
That's like a, what is that, a gallon? That's a half a gallon.
Yep.
Half a gallon of shark teeth.
Half a gallon.
A little Mako?
It's a chip for a Meg.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Yep.
man, let's look in here. Wow, that is crazy. I did not bring that much, but I was like, oh, okay, I am happy with what I got.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I got bottle full. I got my bigger finds in here.
Yeah, you got nicer teeth.
Yeah.
I just got more of them.
That's right. Here we are, back on the homestead. We did 13 dives. We were actually supposed to do a lot more. We were supposed to do 6 more dives, but boat was canceled 2 days because the viz was just poor viz. Diving for these shark teeth and fossils, I use a scoop. You can see some of the stuff on the surface, but sometimes there's just like berms of sand that you can dig with the scoop to find some of these fossils. Let's just show you some of the stuff that I found. Now my buddy Nate, you guys saw how much he dug. He was very dedicated in finding a lot of those fossils. I was kind of focusing on the bigger stuff, the Megalodon teeth. Let's look at some of the stuff we got. Fossil bones, fragments of Megalodon tooth. This was a big Megalodon tooth right here. This is a corner piece. Here's another fragment of a Megalodon tooth right here. This is another corner piece. So, kind of give you an idea, it'd be like something like this. Then you have your top section of your tooth. More bone. More fragments of Megalodon teeth. Another corner piece. Bone. Different shape bone. Also got these big shark teeth. This almost looked like it would be like a fossil chicken bone. Look at that. You can see the inside. Pretty cool. Here's a Megalodon tooth just covered in barnacles. Just all over. There's a way you can clean it off with like vinegar. Here's all the teeth. Bite plates of stingrays. Barbs of stingrays. This is a fish bone, a fossilized fish bone right here. See this little circle? This is actually half of a Mako shark tooth right there. Pretty cool. Large pieces of bone. You know, this one might be to a whale, is what one of the guys was telling me. Dugong bone, fossilized dugong bone, and that is basically a manatee back then. Big chunks, fossilized dugong bone, tons of it. But there's also pieces of bone that break off, that throw people off, especially in zero visibility, where you're like, oh, that could look like a tooth in a distance, and you swim up to it. It's just a broken chunk of a bone. Here is a massive chunk of a bone right here, and you can see the hole where the marrow would go. This is probably a big, I don't know, this could be a piece of a mammoth bone, this could be a piece of a whale bone, not really sure, but it is just massive, and it is heavy. It is completely heavy. Look at this. Look how beautiful that is. The tip is missing. I'm sad about that, but the serration is still there. That is crazy. It was hiding in a hole like this, and I was like just pulling all random black pieces out of the sand and going, oh, look at it, look at it. Another one. This one was sitting down like this, had some stuff growing on it, and picked it up and I was like, wow, nice. So here's one with barnacles, stuff growing on it. This one, I'm saving this one for Lee. I want him to be able to experience having a Megalodon tooth. I would love for him to go down to Florida and we could go look for these, and it'd be a great way to create some content for his channel, The Aqua Adventurer. 20 feet of water, a horse tooth. Of course it was different back then, but yeah, there's mammoth teeth down there, whales, all that stuff, whale tooth. Somebody found a whale tooth, but look, a horse tooth. That is crazy. That's cool right there. This one, much bigger. It's missing this little chunk right here and missing the little corner right here, but it's still a very beautiful specimen right there. That is gonna be a nice one right there. Gonna have these in a case with some photos of our trip. Beautiful tooth. Best one that I found in 16 feet of water, using my scoop right here, just randomly scooping for little stuff like this, little teeth like that, randomly scooping. And I was really scooping. There were times where I was scooping and I'd have like 6 of these teeth in one scoop by just working away, scooping at all this stuff. But I ended up having this guy pop out, and this was a shore dive. It wasn't even a boat dive. This was a shore dive. This beautiful one right here, the first one that I found of the trip. It's got serration right here, just a little tip missing, the little piece back here missing. I wonder if my scoop scraped it or something like that. I mean, because you're shaking it and everything, but you don't really know. You can't see anything. Visibility is terrible, but it's got a nice brown color to it. This right here, this is my absolutely best Megalodon tooth right here. I've seen 5 inches like these. They are selling them for $400 to $500 in the stores down there. This right here, crazy. So I'm wondering, with the Megalodon teeth that I have right here, if I probably have, I don't know, maybe like $800, $900 worth of Megalodon teeth. I don't know. I know these are, they want like, ask them for like $100 or something like that for these. Maybe something like this, probably like $30, $25 for something like that. You know, something like this, probably a couple $100. I'm gonna go through this stuff and I'm gonna do little pictures, and we're gonna basically go like, this tooth, this belongs to this kind of shark. Boom, this is what it looks like. You know, it could be a little educational piece, so stay tuned for that. That's gonna be the next clip. So that is going to wrap up our trip to Florida, where we are down there hunting for Megalodon teeth, other shark teeth, and as well as other fossils underwater. Thank you so much, Venice Dive Center. Amazing dive shop, amazing dive charter. Thank you, Captain Nick. Thank you, Jonathan, and thank you, Ben. If you're in the area, please support their dive shop and their dive charter. They need to make sure Ben is eating, so go there and support them so Ben can eat. And then we also want to say special thanks for Scott for meeting up with us down there in Florida, and special thanks to Nate for organizing the trip. Thank you so much, Nate. This was another amazing dive. If you guys liked it, please subscribe to the channel. Hit like, share, the bell notification, leave a comment. You can even join to be a member, and we will see you on the next adventure. Stay tuned. We will make an episode identifying all these fossils that we can. Take care, everybody. Don't forget, you can also shop the merch. The link is in the channel. And once again, thank you, OrcaTorch. Amazing dive light. You guys can find everything in the description below. Take care.